to welcome everybody to episode 19 of Getting Belligerent.
Wait.
19, woo!
Yeah!
That's right, and
it's a late reaction because we're going to the camera.
yeah, let me minimize this. So you guys stop looking at yourselves.
No, I want to lick myself.
You want to lick yourself?
Yeah. Like a
Alright,
cat.
so today we've got Slunk and I'm drinking a Shock Top.
Edgar, and I'm drinking a Blue Moon, a Shock Top, a Monster, a Coke, a Gatorade, and a water.
Oh,
All at once.
Captain Hydrate.
Edwin.
Alright, so real quick, Edwin showed up to this. Edwin showed up to our little podcast today, sauced up. He had his company party, so every all the above, pretty much.
Yes, thank you. Mercy.
This is personal. I'm just drinking Jack and Coke.
Just drinking.
Are we ever just drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. All right, so I'd like to welcome everybody back to our episode, and thanks for listening. Really quick, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping before we get started on the topics of today.
No. Sorry.
I want to thank everybody for the feedback that they've been giving us. We really, really, really appreciate it. We love the emails. We love the messages on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So
Everyone knows back feeding.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Feedback.
Oh.
Also, we've just started taking donations for.
What?
Yeah, we started taking donations for our. Yeah, we did.
What the hell?
Sorry, guys. I forgot to tell you guys.
But all right.
Yeah, so we're because we do this kind of out of our own pocket. We do it for fun, but there are some costs involved. So pretty much what we're doing is we're putting a tip jar out there. If anybody wants to throw $1 or $2 in there,
Everyone already put his tip in.
Well, it was the wrong tip.
That's what she said.
He was drunk and he put his.
The more you tip, the more Edwin takes off. So
Wow.
Or puts on, depending on what you want.
That's true.
Wow.
That's right, ladies.
And we are live now, so
Yeah, so
Wow.
unless you gotta take it off, you gotta put some dollars. You gotta put some dollars.
Take it on time.
You put some dollars in that G-string.
I came too sauced up that I didn't even change. I just
He's all busy.
came with, like I went to work.
So, anyways, yeah. So that you can find that on our contact page at gettingbelligerent.com/contact. Anyway, so let's start. All right. So first topic of the day. It doesn't really matter where we start.
I'm going blind, so I don't know what's going on.
All right. So let's talk about CM Punk versus.
Alright. Let's focus here.
Blind drunk is what he.
Oh Lord.
This is usually how we look at the end.
Yeah.
When I'm starting,
I'm wondering how he's gonna end tonight.
He's gonna be asleep by the end of the
He's gonna be the
podcast.
first one to
He's gonna be maybe.
Ooh.
As a possibility.
Yeah. You wanted us to puke.
And I've been drinking whiskey and beers. Like, I've been mixing like crazy.
Hey, drink a beer next.
Yeah.
And then drinking whiskey.
Fuck.
Want to take a shot?
I'll go to the store and get some
I
tequila
already
for you.
took shot. No,
Take a shot with me? You think it with me?
Take a shot for me.
Alright. So
All right.
so first topic of the day.
Wait, did you start a timer? Just so
we started the timer.
Because usually.
So we got Green Ranger against a wrestler. What's up?
Right, so for those of you who don't know, CM Punk, former member of WWE, he quit. Or he got fired. Depends on how
He's no longer with the
He's
organization.
no longer with them. But he has been training jiu-jitsu, different types
What?
of martial arts.
Train what?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh.
Like he
Jiu-jitsu is when you pop zits in a karate manner.
And he got a contract with the UFC. Some people are pissed. A lot of fighters are pissed about it because they're saying, "Oh, this dude who has apparently no formal training and hasn't been in the actual octagon with somebody else, gets a contract like this just because he's famous."
Well, yeah, legit.
Yeah,
Well,
that makes
But
money for the organization.
but Dana White said like we're not going to just put him against like go for a championship belt right away. Like no, he's still got to work his way up. Which brings up the fact of the Green Ranger, which I forgot his name. Slug, do you remember his name?
Tommy.
His actual name. Slug.
His actual name was.
It's not Tommy?
Doesn't matter. Tommy. We know who it is. You know who we're talking about.
It's the Green Ranger from Power Rangers, from the original Power Rangers. He's also a legit fighter. He's been he's all amateur fights, but he's done fights. He trains a lot, and he's actually already called out like, "Hey, you don't have a personal record? I don't have a professional record. Fuck it, let's be the first. Let's fight each other as the first fight." That would be really fun to watch. What do you think, Slunk?
No, I agree. I think having them both be amateurs is in that sort of field it's a good watch. I think Tommy, as much as people like to joke on about him being a Power Ranger, I mean, it took martial art skills.
He is a Power Ranger.
The thing is, he actually has trained. He has his own dojo, I think, and he's legit.
Yeah, he kept it going. You know, it wasn't like he rode on that. That train got fat and like
I think on that dragon sword.
that fucking flute, you know. So
It's not a dragon sword.
Huh?
It's not a dragon sword. It's a dagger, bitch.
But that's what he used to call it.
Hey.
Anyways, so yeah, I'm excited. I'll watch.
I would really want to watch that.
Who do you think's gonna win?
The better faker
Who wants
fighter.
the best?
I give no, actually. Because,
Well, there's no more.
Because the Green Ranger has one other term
The
in
Green Ranger.
in his own like.
He's undefeated, right?
Yeah.
Like 2-0
Yeah.
officially.
Officially, it's 2-0. It's undefeated.
Yeah, 100%.
So is CM Punk?
He's
He held the belt the longest time.
But isn't CM Punk taller than the Green Ranger? Isn't he bigger?
I think it's all weight class.
It's weight class.
Same weight class?
It's got,
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the same weight class.
Yeah, he's pretty buff.
Let me ask you this: can he summon?
No, you can't call your
can't call your-
sword, all right?
Okay,
Yeah.
who wants to put money that he's gonna come in with the Power
That
Ranger
would be
song?
that would be
Dave, God. Just doing that like, all right, we're going Green Ranger.
Yeah, Green Ranger. Boom.
Money's on green.
Hey, that'd be funny. If they bring their own like anthems from their like what they're known for,
Yeah.
and they walk in and shit. That'd be kind of pretty awesome.
Unfortunately, I don't think CM Punk's allowed to use that because that's still
CM Punk, CM
trademark.
Punk.
Well, Power Rangers probably
I am
can't
Lord.
use
Oh,
it.
they'll
I
probably
don't see
let
a
him
Punk.
use it. Yeah, probably let him use it.
I am Lord.
Because WWE,
I
WWE's
am
a
Punk.
lot more anal about that stuff.
Who does
Yeah.
they know?
The
CM Punk?
CM Punk
WWE.
does they know. Got it.
Yeah. Well, I'm betting on Green Ranger.
Regardless, that'd be really.
What are you betting? Let's just put bets
Green
on.
Ranger. Hell yeah, Green Ranger.
Green
I'm
Ranger?
gonna go CM Punk because I've been into wrestling. I'm getting back
The
into wrestling
last
now. Yeah.
What about you, Edwin?
Well,
CM?
he did go through a staph infection for like 6 months and didn't get treated. So
Yeah,
there's that.
affected the whole staff. It's fine.
I'm gonna go with Green Ranger.
Green Ranger?
Yes, I love him when I was a little kid.
You love him
That
now?
That sounds weird, but
Whoa.
I had a
but
thing for the
he
Green
was an
Ranger.
icon. I remember playing in the their recess or after school in elementary, and then like all of us wanted to be him. Like when he came out initially, because before it was someone wanted to be the red, and, the Blue Ranger, whatever, right? And once the fucking Green Ranger came out, because it was green first.
Yeah.
Like everybody wanted to be him, and then when he turned into the White Ranger, it was
Everyone
like
wanted to be
everybody
him.
wanted to be him. Like it was just like a big commotion. So he hits my childhood, so I will go for him.
And we saw a video earlier this week about little kids reacting to the Power Rangers, like the very first series.
Little kid.
Little
Little
kids.
kids.
Oh, sorry.
Little Kim reacts to the Power Rangers.
I was gonna say, who gives a fuck what she reacts to?
She popped her city out. It's cool.
You've seen her lately. She looks pretty terrible now. Anyways,
So, with little kids reacting to the Power Rangers, and during the video we found out it's been like 20 years since it fucking came out. Like,
I felt
20
so
years?
old.
What the fuck?
So they thought it was awesome, or they didn't think it was awesome?
Some of the kids liked it, some kids didn't.
yeah,
That
like,
was
this
dumb.
is so cheesy. The ones, this is so cool. But that
After
comment,
10,000 years, I'm free!
one of the comments was like, the guy's like, yeah, this came out 20 years ago. And I'm like, wait a minute, 20?
He started doing the math. What the fuck? Wait a
And I'm
minute.
like, holy shit, I'm fucking old now. God damn.
Me minus 20 equals Power Rangers?
That's so true.
That's right. Yeah, we are old.
Oh, man.
Start crying, guys, because
Whatever
this is it.
from elementary
That's
going.
entirely it. Fuck you.
I remember from elementary going to junior high, that elementary Power Ranger was a shit, and then once you transition to junior high, like nobody talked about Power Rangers, because if you did, they'll make fun of you or they'll talk shit or whatever.
Because you're an adult now, supposedly.
Yeah, like
We have to be cool.
yeah, you had to follow the trend, so
Yeah.
people were moving away from.
As you're playing with your yo-yo.
Remember with the
Pretty
yo-yo
weird.
trend, dude? That was a big yo-yo trend, dude. I remember I had one with the lights and shit, and
Fucking brain. Wait.
yeah.
Did you guys learn the tricks and stuff?
Did
So,
you
I don't
guys
know.
ever hit each other with it?
No.
Yeah.
Just give Edwin anything, fucking weapon, and automatically.
I'm one of those that probably hit myself a couple times. Not gonna lie.
Did you guys have the ones that would automatically come up? They had like a little built-in.
Yeah, it was the brains.
Oh, I don't know, man.
You were cool. You were hip when you were with it.
No, I wasn't.
So
I was a
did
loser.
you have Pogs in the elementary?
I had Pogs, yeah. I had Slammers. I mean, Slammers are bigger than Pogs.
I had it both. I mean, that's you collected Pogs and then you win with your Slammers.
Yeah.
But then after a while, like, nobody even cared about Pogs that much. Like, it was all about the Slammers.
Yeah, but it was a trend in the beginning.
That's
That's
what
what
everything,
anything. That's what
No,
anything.
I know.
Did your elementary ban it?
I don't remember. I mean, it was essentially gambling, right? Because you would lose your stuff. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
One time I challenged, you would challenge someone, right? And you'd be like, all right, you will stack up as many you wanted to lose or you're willing to lose, right? Because it was a challenge. And then, you would slam it and...
Whatever flipped over.
Yeah, whatever flipped over was yours. So then I challenged this other kid, and we went at it. And I think I had a metal slammer.
Oh,
Remember those metal slammers? Yeah.
The good ones, the ones everybody wanted.
Yeah, I forgot how the fuck I got
weight.
that slammer, but and then I slammed it, and then I won, right? And then I was collecting them, and like he started like his eyes got getting watery, like he was like really sad, like and then I felt bad.
Welcome
to
your first life lesson.
No, I felt bad, and I was like. Here's your
You have the cheapest.
Here's your.
It's all
I know.
paid.
I looked at the one. I was like, okay, you have this one. Nah,
Doubles.
I gave it back to him, and I just told him, dude, if you're gonna bet, don't bet your shit. If you're gonna fucking cry. And then he was very appreciative, but I never forgot about that because it like really hit.
Yeah, you're giving out life lessons at fucking 7, dude.
Well, I mean, like, come on, yeah. If you're gonna be like that, fucking like certain you're gonna win something, you gotta be prepared to lose, right? And I beat him, and I just felt
He's
bad
also
for
7,
him.
so
But that guy was cool. That guy was cool with me, yeah. And then that's why, because he was cool with me, I was like, all right, But I never had those long ass tubes, those very long, like 5 foot, like to put all your pockets in. I never had that shit. I never had that many, but fuck childhood, dude.
Well, fuck.
So fuck childhood.
Fuck childhood.
No, I love my childhood. That shit was awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but I remember the bulletproof ones. Did you guys have those?
Bulletproof
What?
Pogs.
Yeah, no, bulletproof slammers.
The hell?
They were like translucent green. You never had those? Oh, those.
Oh, but they were made out of like plastic or
Yeah,
some
they were
shit, right?
plastic. Yep.
I had the metal one, baby.
Yeah. Well, my buddy had a metal
But I
one,
challenge you now. What's
and
up?
I remember I won it from him, and I felt bad. I gave it back.
See, I'm not the only one. Then
Yeah.
did you even turn anything back? First
But he was
season,
my friend, though. So
first season, like he's the one that like, what have we learned?
Yeah, exactly. What we learned, and I'll love it. And then, here,
I already
have
like
this one.
3 years younger than him. He's like, what have we learned? Like fucking
No,
up.
and then you throw back the one you already have. Like, I have this one already.
he's like in his bed, rolling around, and his
Just throwing him up. Oh, mine. Fucking dive in like Scrooge. And fucking DuckTales.
That's awesome. All right, so speaking of combative and challenging things, Street Fighter 5 got announced.
Game or movie?
Game.
The game.
Game, okay.
It's all about the game.
Fuck that game.
When you play
Now,
I thought Jean-Claude Van Damme and
No.
Maybe.
We are not speaking about that.
Maybe.
That-
Oh, what a good movie! Let's watch that movie right now.
atrocity.
maybe like Chuck Norris got added to the movie and Sylvester
That
Stallone.
atrocity.
the best video game movie of all time, Street Fighter. Yeah,
Best
okay.
video game villain movie guy.
Edgar loves that movie.
Raul Julia. Give me another video game movie where the bad guy is so legit as Raul Julia.
That doesn't
Mortal
exist.
Kombat?
Fucking, what's his name?
I don't even know. I just said Mortal Kombat because I know they made a movie out of it.
Spitting out random facts. Anyways, so what's kind of interesting about that, not so much that it's the next iteration of Street Fighter. I mean, have you guys played Street Fighter Live? Is that like, it's like a big deal in you guys?
I haven't played since like
2?
college. We were in college and fucking
fucking
Bill
Bill.
used to kick my ass.
I
Yeah.
think you won once, and like I'm done.
What Street
It's
Fighter was
over.
that?
Super Nintendo one?
2 Turbo.
The Super Nintendo one? This
Yeah,
one,
2 Turbo.
I can never beat him, dude. One time I beat him. That was like the most glorious, like...
It was hilarious because all I hear is him yelling, "Yeah, whoa, yeah!"
Down the hallway.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So like, cause Bill was right next to me, so I'm in my dorm, and I'm like, what the fuck is
He
that?
was like 2 rooms away from you or right next to you?
No, it was right next.
Oh, okay.
No, it was 2. It was 2. It was
yeah.
2. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Open the door. Me and Tim, I'm like, what the fuck is that? He's like, yeah, whoa, yeah. I'm like, what?
The wrestler.
I felt like a bodybuilder, like posing and shit.
I'm like, yeah. What are you talking about? How happened? He goes, I just beat Bill at Street Fighter 2. I'm like, you beat Bill? Like, it's just like a silence.
It happened.
Like, what the fuck? And he's like, was he trying to?
You guys don't
human?
even realize I probably played him like 1,500 times until I fucking finally beat him. That's why I screamed
A
at
win
his
is a
face.
win, right? A win is a
I
win.
screamed at his roommate. I screamed out in the highway. I screamed all the way to Percy. I
It
just
was
screamed.
hilarious. I'm kidding.
He was so good though. That fucker
Yeah,
was so
he
good,
was-
man.
So when was the last time you played a Street Fighter game? Was that the last one in college?
That's the last one I played. Oh wait, yeah.
I played 4 on the Xbox.
I had the 4 on Xbox too, but the problem I had was that I tried to play online, and it was like everybody was so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
It fucking frustrated me. I couldn't play it anymore. I kept getting my ass kicked, and I
thought it was good, and then played a couple of them. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm good. And then for some reason you get matched up with someone that's really good, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I just died.
You get hit once, you're fucked.
Fucking juggles, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm dead. Fuck,
it's like,
fuck
is this
the
Street
game.
Fighter or Tekken? They're like busting like
I
crazy ass
never really
combos.
learned. I just press all the buttons. Like I would get too antsy. Like I just wanted to do a special move.
but
Like I would just like try to do the helicopter leg one, like with Ryu. Like,
Who was your player?
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li?
oh my god.
Depending on the game, but mostly Kuma or Sakura.
Sakura, really?
I like Sakura, yeah.
I like. Wait, are we talking about
Whatever.
Super or Capcom?
Anyway,
Whichever one.
Whichever one.
I like Ryu and Wolverine.
I was Wolverine Chun-Li. That was like my combo.
That one?
Yeah, that was my go-to
Ryu
combo.
Wolverine was my combo.
I like Ken.
Ken
Because the fire.
Well, pick 2
Uppercut?
from the entire breadth of
From
like
just,
fighting games.
Capcom or just fighting games?
All of them.
Oh yeah, Wolverine. Because Wolverine's
He did that little like.
Berserker
Barrage.
Barrage.
So I'm guessing you guys play the
What do you
game
say?
mode
What do you
also.
think? I don't know
Okay,
what
it's
it is.
Berserker Barrage, but with my friends are like, is he saying protect your garage? Like,
I just understood. That's what I understood.
Protect your garage.
Protect my garage, Wolverine.
Public storage.
Why would he think that's what it was saying?
I guess that's what it sounded like. He'd be like, yeah, it's like, protect your garage. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, but alright.
So what it was the real
It's
one?
Berserker Barrage.
Berserker Barrage.
That's funny.
Wow.
I
I
think
just
now
heard- I just
whenever I
heard
play that, I'm gonna
garage.
hear protect your garage. Thanks.
My other favorite was Flag Smasher.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Wow, I'm like thinking he had me right there. He had me. I was like,
Really? Did you ever use Spider-Man in any of the
oh, Spider-Man was pretty good.
He was quick.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah. No, I never played them.
No?
I like when you guys all go to the Capcom characters and the Marvel characters. I mean, when it's the Street Fighter
Well,
announcement.
because it was.
We moved up from Street Fighter to Street Fighter
Well,
versus Capcom.
and now we're going back to-
Hey, but
and-
didn't those games like they're not gonna make any more because I think either Marvel or Capcom was like, you know what? Screw it, the license is done.
Just Disney?
I think so.
Yeah,
So
probably because it's Disney.
Just delivery.
It's just delivery.
Uh,
So, anyways, yeah. So it's kind of cool that they're coming out with the new Street Fighter. Obviously, everybody's excited about that. But
What Slug's excited for.
what I'm excited for is the fact that they've cross-platformed between PS4 and PC.
and you thought it was never going to be possible, right?
No,
Slug?
no, no,
Oh, it's
no,
gonna
no.
fail miserably. Watch.
No, why?
It's gonna fail miserably.
You think it might crash? I think it might, right?
I think in the beginning it's gonna be a lot of drop games and a lot of timeouts in the beginning until they hash it out, and then it's gonna work fine.
There's going to be jerks that are going to cancel the game before they lose.
It's
like,
not-
I hate when they do
I
that
hate
shit,
that
dude.
too, you
Well,
fuck.
it's not the first game to go cross-platform.
What was the first
What's the other one?
The only one that I can think of that comes to mind is Shadowrun,
one? The hell is that?
but
Name of the game.
it was an Xbox game. But it was actually a really big Xbox game. But I don't think many do. But I think it's an important thing because
No, that'd be great. Like I always wished Xbox and PS could actually do a class.
Well, we talked about that a long time ago.
But
about
that- never
Xbox,
happened.
actually, Microsoft is the wedge. They're the ones that are most resistant to cross-platform.
Really? Why?
And I don't know why, and it's really weird since Microsoft
I
makes...
thought PS would be the one.
Yeah, because Microsoft makes Windows, so you would think that they'd want their games to play on Windows as well. I don't understand it.
I think they're trying to make two separate identities. Just
Maybe they just want to sell more Xboxes.
Oh, they're just saying "fuck you, PlayStation." You know,
I don't know. Whatever the problem is,
like the South Park episode. Okay.
right now PlayStation is a lot more friendly towards cross-platform between PC and Steam more specifically. But yeah, so
Steam's not Microsoft.
Steam has its own identity.
Actually, yeah, Steam's on Linux, Steam's on Mac, Steam's on Windows. Steam is everywhere.
So I'm set to get Macs for the next computers.
Well, that's what I was talking about. That's a cross-platform thing. Is that they're like, if you buy a game on a Mac and it's on PC and it's on Linux, we could all play together. You know, it's kind of there's no separate servers. You know,
really?
Yeah, they all work together.
Was that an issue before?
No, it's never really been an issue.
Yeah.
One of the
well, it's only an issue because Mac doesn't have games.
Yeah, well,
there's that.
It didn't used to, and I would say I would say probably one of the bigger titles that came out for Macs that was like, oh, now we can game on a Mac, was World of Warcraft. And that game? Well, World of Warcraft
is it still one of the most popular games?
It's declining in popularity, but it's also 10 years old.
Yeah, thank fucking game.
You know, so the
stole your soul.
It's like saying Mario is declining in popularity because it's just so old.
Yeah, so World of Warcraft is one of the few. Yeah, it came out like in 2005, so we're getting there.
It's sad because think about all the other games that try to replicate that just have crashed and failed. Like there was the Matrix one that tried to do the same thing.
Yeah,
just fucking failed miserably.
Mm-hmm.
What other ones? There's
the ones that I've tried.
Halo one too, I think, at one point.
I don't think there was a Halo one.
Wars, wasn't it?
No, I don't think that was an MMO. There was Ion, which is actually a really beautiful game, and I actually played that one for a while. But again, it's like one of those things that it could never kind of replicate what WoW did. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll get to that. So there was that. There was Warhammer, which did an amazing PvP, and not everybody's into that. But it was like they did the PvP perfect. But the thing was, what WoW did was that it fostered community. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry to bug you, but our number one fan, Konnichiwa, just sent us a picture of her slammer from when she had Pogs.
Alright. Oh my god. Nala? What was that thing?
Nala.
Wow.
Yeah. Look, it was a metal one too. Look, you see the...
Yeah, show it to the camera.
Alright.
The camera's right there.
Hold on, I'm switching pictures.
The camera's right
there. So here's the...
Well, you don't even know. Look at the screen, and then look at that. There you go.
And here's how it looks from side.
It's up there.
Look up there.
I can't see because the fucking shit's angled. Thank you, Slunk. Alright, there you go.
Why are you yelling? You're yelling so much.
Anyways,
fuck you guys.
So the thing with World of Warcraft was that it fostered community, and now all you guys know, well, except for Edgar, because Edgar wasn't there. You guys,
yeah, we know how it's
know that
it was like a succubus for you.
Well, I played a lot of World of Warcraft. That's kind of the end all be all.
You loved World of Warcraft?
I played a lot.
No, you loved it.
And it was a fun game. It was a challenging game, but at the same time, what I think a lot of people don't understand about my WoW days was it wasn't so much about the game as much as it was about the community. Now,
so we weren't good enough. Basically,
So I found
so basically what he's saying, Edwin, is that we weren't good enough for you, so you search for something better online.
Incorrect. You weren't good enough to play with him. He wanted to play. You guys weren't playing, so we had to go look for people.
He just said it was about the game.
Yeah, it wasn't about the
community.
Shut up. Back me up, Slunk.
Yeah, if you guys had played, we would have been fine.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Wow.
We played Smash.
You would have been better friends than you guys are today.
Yeah, we played Smash, bitch.
That's not WoW. Can't level up in Smash.
Can't level up in Smash. Can't hunt for epics. But it was about the community.
So many raids in Smash.
Yeah. Epic battles.
We did it. We gambled.
That's true. There were some good stories in there, but
and the games lasted like a few minutes, not fucking 5 hours.
That's the thing. You want games to last
days.
And it didn't require 1 million people. It only required 4 players.
Now, okay, so I played World of Warcraft like 1.0. That was like when you still needed to organize people on forums.
There's still 1.0.
There was still like 40-man raids that were very difficult, and you had to be very coordinated.
It's easier now, right?
Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's like your handheld. You can actually like
connect the server. Done.
Yeah, you connect the server, click the button to level 90, and you're done.
I mean, like my day, we fucking had to work for our fucking win.
I know you have to walk up virtual hill with no virtual boots on.
Like you were pre-Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was. Yeah, we were
this was the
we beat
beginning.
Molten Core before it got nerfed. We beat Onyxia before it got nerfed. We beat Blackwing before it got nerfed. And for anybody listening that has ever played World of Warcraft,
What does that mean?
Versions of the game before
I heard
things
nerf.
happen.
No,
Yeah.
these
Did
are
he
the
say
bosses. Yeah, well, you know what nerf means.
Nerf the game, the toys.
No. When a character gets nerfed, that means they become sucky now. They don't hit as hard. Like
I did not know
Pikachu
that
from
reference.
the original Smash to the second Smash got nerfed. Like his throw's weak, his initial hits are weak. That's what nerf means. Nerf means you got basically screwed now.
you get weak.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so I had actually, I was part of this community, and I actually made some pretty good friends in there. Now, okay, you guys are like, oh, we weren't good enough for you,
Yeah,
you know.
basically.
But
Dick.
the thing is, like,
Jerk.
these people were.
I tried taking you out.
These-
How many goddamn parties? And you were so busy with your freaking WoW.
But look, these
How many
people.
times did you try to play with him?
A couple times actually, but
Face.
These
How
people.
did you continue?
I was so behind he didn't want to play with me.
Ah!
I don't think that's
Fucking
true.
noob.
I think that.
I was basically a noob.
So anyway, so the thing is, I became part of
What
this.
did you do, Edgar?
I was part of this community, but look, these are real. These are real people. These aren't like virtual people. You know, these are real people.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing was,
Around, somewhere else.
I made some good friends, like in all over the U.S. pretty much. Actually, all over the world. We had a guy from New Zealand who I could never understand because he was like 7 feet or something. So he had a deep ass voice and he had a New Zealand accent. So whenever he would talk, everybody would be in the private channel. What did he say?
Type it out.
Yeah, like he figured it out.
Type it.
It was pretty funny. But I actually finally had a couple of weeks ago, I think about 3 weeks ago, I finally got to meet up with some of my buddies that I played with. And it was pretty fun. It was two guys that were like probably like my two better friends in the game. And they're both like IT guys. They had listening to them talk about like their lives and stuff. I'm like, because they're like IT guys fighting over like how they're making six figures. And I'm like, damn it. I was your raid leader, but I don't make that much money.
But ask them how many pictures of Brieful Wind did they take.
0.
Probably the same amount you could find online.
Not the same. Wow. Just bring it down.
Thanks, Edwin. Anyways, but it was really fun having dinner with them, and you know, I mean, we did get nerdy. We did nerd out a little bit, and so it was
Wait,
really.
so how many of the people that you used to play with, and how many people were actually at the dinner?
There's two guys that I played with. Yeah,
That were local, or they just came out of nowhere and wanted to hang out?
So one guy was from Portland, and he was in town just for vacation.
Portlandia. Okay.
And yeah, I asked him about that. We'll talk about it. And then there was a buddy of mine who was in San Diego. He used to be from Connecticut, but he moved to San Diego. So Portland guy came down to LA, was like, let's meet up. So San Diego guy came up, and luckily I was in between Glendale and San Diego, so we went to Redondo Beach, which is like right by where I live. So we had dinner there.
So you used them.
It was nice. It was cool.
I'm surprised. I'm wondering if the Redondo, the San Diego guy and the Portland kept in touch, because that's a pretty nifty drive from San Diego to LA. 2-hour drive just to see a stranger that you never met before.
I think they've met. But anyways, that's the other point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they must have been like cooler, or they knew each other or something, because
We've all been cool. I mean,
like,
So you tagged along on a date.
I'm not gonna go drive 2 hours to meet another guy just because.
well, he was the guy from Portland was his girlfriend. But anyways, it was pretty refreshing to meet everybody online, and it was like we all hit it off like we used to, in Ventrilo and stuff. So
Do they all still play?
no, I think they're playing other stuff now. So
Isn't that crazy that after all that, none of them play?
Yeah, it is.
Think about it. That's a big
but at the
realization.
same time, like, let's go back to our own. This is like, we don't play Smash like we used to. Like, we played Smash religiously at one point.
Yeah, because we all lived centrally next to each other, basically. We all don't live next to each other. So
Sure.
you can't base that off, because if we all lived next to each other,
the house is rent for rent next door. Should we move in?
And still not play?
Right next door.
You can move in. I'll just
Yeah?
walk over and play.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do it.
shit,
We're gonna move
do
in
it.
next door to Edwin.
Do it.
to Edwin.
Do it.
All right, so next topic. Next topic. We're gonna
Subway?
We're gonna Subway.
Oh, come on. Edgar.
What?
Do it.
Segway!
Woo! All right, let's talk about the Mad Max trailer real quick while we're.
That was good.
So, did we all watch the Mad Max trailer?
I did.
I did.
I know Edgar has.
I did.
Edwin has.
He saw too.
Good.
I just want to say it though.
So is this a prequel, a sequel, a reboot? What is it? I think it's a sequel to Thunderdome. That's the way I understood it, but I don't know.
So I never saw the first three, so I have. It doesn't matter to me.
So Edgar
I don't even remember whatever the. What was the first
the
movie
link
called?
to the trailer.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
The first one was called Mad Max.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So he sends me the link to it. I'm like, oh, it's awesome. I'm like, oh, and I asked him exactly like, hey, is this a sequel or prequel? He's like, to what? I'm like, to this. And I said like Mad Max 2, and then he goes, there's 3 films. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Like I knew there was one. I didn't know there was 3.
Well, okay, so I know maybe not everybody's watched Mad Max. I have. Like, it used to come on TV a lot. And,
Not the original one. At least I don't think so.
But, I mean, everybody knows Thunderdome. Like, Thunderdome, the idea comes from Mad Max. So, when shit goes Thunderdome... Thunderdome essentially was like this, like arena that people would fight in. 2 go in, one walks out. Yeah.
That's the thing about
So when shit goes Thunderdome, that's what it means. So anyways, yeah, I was...
You want to go Thunderdome with me?
Do I want to go Thunderdome with no.
What?
The trailer stuff looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm a little weirded out by like tornadoes happening out of nowhere, but
What's the desert? It happens.
Yeah.
yeah, but for the most part, and then it has your girl Charlize Theron, so
The monster.
Lily.
She still looks good. And then the fact that she looked that ugly makes me think...
She is ugly. Gonna fight? Gonna fight?
We're
What's
going to go
up?
Thunderdome right now.
No, I was kidding.
So wow.
But, so anyways, I guess the director was saying that they're giving hints on the plot line, and they wanted to make it seem like this really long chase. Like,
Really?
the
whole thing's in one chase?
all action, like, shit on dialogue.
I am happy with it. I'm cool with that.
And that's what they said. Like go in thinking this is going to be nothing but action.
I saw a screenshot on Reddit, and it's just the truck and the guy in the back of it just playing guitar, just rocking out. Like when they're still like when in the chase scene, and someone like circled it red and like, what the fuck is this? Like, yeah, that's what Mad Max is, alright? It's just fucking awesome. Like, all right, no need for an explanation there.
Like, we need some metal music? All right.
Let's do it.
There's no radios back there. There's no radios in Mad Max. You gotta have live music. So if like I want to kill somebody in a metal, but yeah,
The hell?
You go in.
I thought it looked
good.
I thought it looked fun.
It looks good.
I'm in.
excited for it. I'm in. Yeah.
I'm in.
Edgar.
I'll watch it. I got no complaints.
Edwin.
Everyone hates Mad Max and dirt and bikes.
Hates
and
everything.
It's one
Mel
of those
Gibson.
movies where I'm like, I could watch it in theater, or I could just wait for DVD.
Oh, all right. It's a one meh.
Because I don't remember it from the original. So
All
to
he's
me,
saying is
it's
that he
like,
loves Mel Gibson.
Yeah, the original were Mel Gibson ones.
It was an Australian film
Mel
too.
Gibson made it.
Yeah.
The original ones.
Yeah.
That's where we got to start.
Why did it
That's
sound
where-
so familiar?
He started it, but he didn't make them. Right?
No, I know what you mean. I know.
That was his breakout role in Mad Max.
Maybe I have to watch it because
There's a
that
scene where
sounds
they're
familiar to me.
The
But
last V8, like because his car's like one of the few V8s left in the second one, right?
Yeah.
And then they're all tripping out. Oh, like you have a V8?
Yeah.
Because it's so scarce. And there's a scene where the dude tries to use this kid's boomerang and gets his fingers chopped off.
oh fuck!
Remember?
Ah, spoiler. Okay.
No,
There's so much more that happens. Like,
spoiling
that's
anything
nothing.
from me.
No,
I
he's
don't
ruined the whole
watch
movie.
it no more. I don't care
Yeah,
anymore. You know what? I don't care. No, but it reminded me of like when Fry went to the future, more future than he already went, and he ended up in like desert type land, and he raised those kids.
Yeah, but it was only like 5 years or something.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
And then he had to race one of them to become the alpha male.
And that's what it was. It was basically an homage to that.
Yeah.
Okay, see? Okay, that's what it
They
reminded
do
me
that.
of.
I think Simpsons does it too. Like a
You
lot.
can watch the Dr. Dre and Tupac video,
Yeah,
California
California
Love.
Love.
That's also
That
based on
reminded me
Mad
of that
Max.
too.
Same thing.
That also reminded me of that.
That's a homage to that.
It created a sort of It created a it created a genre of post-apocalyptic. Yeah, pretty much. So like Waterworld is the land with like no land, and then Mad Max is
Also
the land
with
with no water. So, you know, what?
What?
That's not Mel Gibson. That was Kevin.
No, but
How dare you lie to me?
he's so sure about it. Like, also with Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Waterworld, Mel Gibson.
So how about I watch the original and then we go all watch the Mad Max?
All right,
It's still entertaining.
There you have it. His homework for next podcast is
Yeah,
I have so much
all
homework.
three or just one.
All three? There's three?
That's what you're talking about. There's three.
About it. Mad Max, Mad
You
Max
just
2,
said there's
and
three.
Thunderdome.
We was talking like for 2 minutes. I
my
just said that there's
God.
3 of them.
Sorry. Shit. Sorry, Edgar. Mr. Perfect.
So,
I ain't no Kurt Hennig.
homework for next week, one or all of them.
I just won.
What's the original?
What's the
That's still on
original?
his list of like Star Wars and all those other movies he has to
Yeah,
We
watch.
he
never
shows-
started
he
Star
shows
Wars.
those.
We never started.
Yeah, sorry. So we kind of fell off that segment on getting belligerent of Edwin watching movies that he should have seen. by
Oh
now.
yeah,
we need to
we
restart
stopped
again.
We
Yep.
stopped it for I don't know what reason, and then
You stopped watching movies. You
you guys didn't give me movies to watch.
Star
We,
Wars.
we never forced him.
No, that wasn't part of me doing it.
All right, so
It was on the list, but it was never told upon me to do it though.
We'll spend a
The
Saturday
last
watching
movie
that.
that I was supposed to review was the Smoking Barrel one. It was never said
You never-
said do Star Wars now because
No, but you didn't
but
finish it. You didn't finish it.
then
Time for the
moving on.
podcast.
Anyways,
So we have to review it.
segue,
Because
segue,
you didn't finish it.
segue.
So that's why
segue.
we didn't put it
segue
on the thing
Anyways,
to talk about.
no, okay, so that be done. Next week, please have one of the Mad Max movies done.
Yeah, Edgar.
Okay,
Bitching ass.
all
One day we'll watch
so
Star Wars together, Edwin.
No, fuck you. I'm not gonna watch it.
Next topic. We're gonna
I'm gonna watch
talk.
the brand new one that's gonna come out in theaters.
Next, if I can get to it, then
Segue.
I'm gonna go in there blind. Fuck it.
Oh Lord.
I don't need to know those fucking 6 movies like that.
It's like,
yeah,
how much time we got?
we still got about 20.
He'll let you know when he lets you know.
Yes.
20
Percy.
minutes.
To be able to,
You want to end this already?
No,
Wow,
I
you
wanna
want
do-
to? You
All
want
right,
to do that
that's
more?
it for this week's episode of
Getting belligerent.
Getting Irrelevant.
Nobody cares about us.
And getting loud.
We're talking to nobody. Nobody's listening. Ever. It's just Edgar hitting refresh on
I know.
on
And getting, all
SoundCloud.
those, and getting all those views up.
Is that what you're doing, Edgar?
Only 15 times.
Alright, so I want to talk about the actor who skins eats girlfriend's pet rabbit before threatening to do the same to her.
One more time.
For her?
Yeah, to her.
Say that one more time, please.
One more time. Like, wait, what?
Segue.
Can you repeat that, please? But make sense this time.
This episode is a mess. Actor skins eats at
Wow.
I got this.
Save it.
Actor skins eats ex-girlfriend's pet rabbit before threatening to do the same to her.
So, basically what happened, there was this couple. One of them is an actor, this couple have been living together for a while, and then they break up, but decide to live with, continue living with each other.
Yes.
Then, after I think about a year or something, she's like, you know what, I'm out. Peace.
We're having our differences. I'll go my way, you go your way. We are
and they're
done.
already broken up. They have a pet rabbit that she's had for a couple times.
I bet you eat
1 second.
And-
Wait. Is it a pet rabbit together or was her pet rabbit before?
From my understanding, it was hers.
Before the relationship.
For everything.
All right.
That's what,
Continue.
That's what I understand.
Evelyn's gonna hate this story.
Oh, yes, she is. He doesn't want her to leave. He basically gets the rabbit, skins it, cooks it, eats half of it, all the while taking pictures of everything he's done and keeps sending it to her. And then she's like, "What the fuck?" Shows up to the apartment. It's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And he goes, "If you leave me, I'll do the same to you." First off, why did she go back to the apartment? If this dude is sending you fucking pictures of your rabbit getting skinned, cooked, and eaten, at that point, don't you call the police? Out of curiosity?
Maybe he was acting.
Method acting.
Wow, alright. Second, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, really? Like, you guys already broken up, you guys are done, and the minute she says, oh, I'm out, then you fucking pull the shit.
So, I only have one question.
Was it good, or was it...
No.
Was the rabbit delicious? Was he hungry?
Did he get luckier? Or eating the rabbit's feet?
You went with that. Out of all the jokes you could have made about how if it tasted good, or...
Rabbit tastes good. What else? That's why he had no problem eating it.
You went with the Lucky Rabbit for joke.
Lucky Rabbit.
Oh, goddamn. You could have gone with Lucky Charms. You could have gone with
No,
something else.
Lucky Charms.
You went
Lucky
with
Charms.
fucking-
How's that relevant? What?
Can we go in there?
What are
Can
you talking
we
about?
go in the fridge?
Just go, man.
No, you're pointing at the fridge. So like, what are you-
Just do things.
Okay.
Anyways. What the fuck? Like.
First of all, why did she put herself in that position?
Which position?
If she broke up with him, why did she stay living with him?
Financially. Hey,
She
man,
could've
it's
come
hard.
back-
It's
She
hard.
could
It's
have
hard
come back
to-
with her parents. You don't know that?
You don't. Oh, it doesn't say. Maybe she doesn't have her parents with her.
Yeah, but
No,
there's other alternatives.
But still, you're
Oh,
saying.
all of a sudden. No, if she would have moved out, she would not encounter that in the beginning.
Maybe she had to save up to move out, and then she finally was able to save up money.
Over a year?
Yeah, dude, it's expensive to live on your own.
You're just like defending the fucking situation they lived that long together.
Boy, so
if
so-
you're in a
wait,
relationship
wait,
and
wait.
you broke
So you
up,
blame
like
her for
what's
this?
the reason why she stayed there?
She didn't know he was crazy. This almost seems like it came out of nowhere.
The
Like,
article doesn't say why they were still
Yeah,
together,
yeah.
but they were.
No, I just feel like she could have.
I hit my knee. Oh,
What the fuck is happening? What is
I
this?
banged my knee right
we need to change
now.
the subject. I really do. What was the next subject?
Can we
We're done.
reverse?
We're done with this.
Can
We're
we
done with this.
rewind?
We're
No.
moving on.
We're talking about it.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, like she could
Like,
have.
we don't know what their situation
Okay.
was, right?
The benefit of the doubt, she did not think that fool was a psycho. Okay, I get that, but it's kind of like, would you want to live with your ex girlfriend if it didn't
If
work out?
financially, I couldn't live in my
Yeah,
own.
there's nowhere else for
What
you
is
to
she
go.
gonna do?
You can always ask a homie, like, hey, can I stay here for a couple of weeks or whatever to get my feet up? Like, stuff like that. Like, you could ask for a hand.
Wait. Okay. All right, that's true. But you're gonna sleep at somebody's house, a friend's house, on the floor, or a couch or whatever. But you can still continue living, even though it's with your ex. But you have your own room. You have your own bed.
How about
you guys
this?
are you guys are splitting the cost.
How about this genius idea? Go find a cheaper fucking apartment. Boom.
What about if you're locked into a lease and it's under your name?
Then kick her out. Get another roommate.
No.
Boom.
Okay. What about if it's under both of your names?
You're adding
I
shit to
know,
it.
but I'm just saying,
But
you don't know the
we don't know the- we don't know the
You don't know
situation.
either, but you're adding more
situation.
convenient shit to it. You don't let me answer. I answer your fucking question, you add more shit to it. Like,
Because you
okay.
don't know the
So keep. What's your next fucking
Okay.
outrageous thing? Okay, go.
You're gonna kick her out.
Yeah.
Completely kick her out.
Yeah, we're not. We're not in a relationship no more. We're not.
Oh,
we're
you
not
gave a
obligated.
kid
We're
Pogs
not.
back.
We're
You're
not.
gonna kick
We're
out your
not.
ex?
We're not obligated to stay together no more. Where does it say that after you break up you have to live together?
No, but the way you're saying it, like,
Answer that question. Where does it say?
on
Where
your
does it say? Where does it say?
okay. No, it doesn't. The
So
same
let's
way,
say
the same
I-
way you didn't have to
So
give the
let's say
kids the
I have.
Pogs back.
Let's say I have.
Same
Okay,
thing.
Pogs is the same thing as rent.
All right,
Okay,
wait.
good job, genius.
I'm going with
Break it
I'm
down,
going
break
with
it down,
the
break it
guilt
down.
But where does it say that? And then also, if he has the lease on his own, right? Right? Let's say. I mean, if he doesn't want to be a dick, he could be like, okay, you can stay for a couple months, find your own place. But they seem to have some kind of understanding because they stayed there for over a year, right? It was over a year, right? The article says over a year.
Probably.
What does the
Yeah.
article say? You read the article, so you tell me.
I forgot. Probably.
Oh, all of a sudden, okay. So there seems to still be some kind of understanding. So do you think the guy? Let me ask you this: do you think the guy still had feelings for her? And
Well,
still
completely.
thought, and still,
Yeah, of course he
and
did.
still thought something was going to happen between them?
Yes.
Yeah.
He thought they were probably still together.
Yeah, in his eyes, she
So,
didn't leave.
so they were what's that word? So they weren't fucking anybody else. They were just respecting each other's.
Again,
No, probably in his eyes.
in his eyes,
it
we're
was probably
living
still that,
together.
yeah.
We're together. I think that's what he thought. Oh, she's living in my house. I guess we're together. That's I think how he accepted it. But when she tried to bounce, it all went straight to shit.
Like, exactly. We don't know anything about their like
There's
relationship.
too many factors to consider. Because what if she said, what if she told him, like, you know what, I'm going to stay here until I find a place. And for some reason, it went over a year, right? And then now she's like, okay, I found a place. I'm leaving. Now he trips. But he knew that it was coming.
Honestly, in the end, it doesn't matter what the situation was.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't
the
care.
extreme of
Yeah,
killing
well, that's what I'm saying.
the
He's
significant other
obviously snapped and
pet and eating it in front of her. Oh, sending pictures of you eating it, and then
so then she went back to the place.
Well, yeah, because
she
like,
confronted him.
Yeah,
and then
she's
they
like,
called the cops, or she didn't call the cops.
I think she called the cops before. Went there, and then the cops arrested.
So she did call the cops. You made it seem earlier that she didn't call the cops.
Until but she still went to the apartment.
Oh, okay. So she went to the apartment, confronted him.
I'm guessing she wanted to confirm.
Yeah, because you don't know. It might,
It might have been a joke.
Like you said, she never would have thought him doing that, right?
Maybe.
Let's say that. So maybe she was like, "Oh, this was fucking around with me. Let me go back to the place." But it's not funny, right? I'm sure she didn't think it was funny.
I don't think it's funny. It's funny.
I'm laughing, but I don't think it's funny.
But if they would have gone their both ways from the beginning, this would have not happened. I don't think he would have.
Probably would have happened sooner rather than the start.
If he would have done it right after that, then that's crazy. He's a psycho. I mean, he's already a psycho.
I think it's crazy regardless.
Yeah,
of getting it out.
But it's a very I don't know, dude. At least he didn't kill her.
Yeah,
he threatened to kill her though.
No, yeah, but he threatened. Like, he didn't, like...
He said, like, if you leave me, that's gonna happen to you.
Is rabbit legal to eat?
Yeah.
Yes. Rabbit's delicious.
Like, even if it's someone's pet?
Well, it goes down to property, right? So it's my property.
You can't. If he owns a rabbit, I can't come in here like slice and cook it. Yeah, it's his property.
I was just thinking, like, if your dog bites somebody else, that was your dog.
It's still your property, and you're accountable for it.
You're not good on your property though. So it's your
No, but you can't just do that. You can't just walk.
You can't go somewhere. Yeah. There's a chicken over there. I'm gonna take it, even though it's his house.
Like, I knew it was his chicken, but the chicken was in the middle of the street.
Does the article say...
That's his property.
Does the article
middle
say...
of the street.
How long he's going to be in jail or what?
No. This just happened. This just happened.
So he's still going to go through the whole legal... Is he arrested?
Yeah, he's arrested. But he posted $50,000 bail.
So it looks like we'll probably have an update to the story.
I'm curious, because I didn't read the article, so I'm curious to look into it more and see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what happens when you kill your girlfriend's rabbit and eat it.
Is that the craziest thing you think an ex has done to
no, of course not.
During a breakup? Like, besides killing, okay, let's say not killing. What's the worst thing you could do without killing your significant other?
I'll go with an easy one. Just fuck with your car.
Oh, that always happens. Yes, that's a classic move.
Or having sex with their mother and then taking pictures.
No way! What song? Alright.
That's good. That's a good one.
Good.
Hypothetical.
That's like a porno or something.
No, hypothetical here.
No. I'm talking about like.
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm talking about actual. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure it's happened.
I'm pretty sure that's happened too.
I'm sure it has.
Possibility of things.
Like car, it's a classic one. Yeah, that's probably the most common one because they know guys love their car, right? Yep. So they're gonna go straight for that.
As a guy, you try to either sleep with her friend or sleep with her sister
or her mom. Or her mom.
You go over the mom. God damn.
You go deep. You go to the grandma.
Have you done that, Slunk? Have you attacked the mom?
No, I have not.
But like for the record, Slunk has not
attacked the mom.
At least not yet.
Wow.
It's on the to-do list though.
What about another classic move? You come home to the apartment and all your shit is in the fucking
outside on fire.
Front yard.
In poop.
Yeah.
On fire.
Shat on.
On fire.
On fire or anything.
Can't you take
I never want to go through that. That's something that I've never gone through.
Really your control. Like this girl, she wanted to leave completely,
and he just straight up was like, "All right,
ate a rabbit."
You want to leave? I'm gonna eat your rabbit. Like she and she was probably at work. She had no way to save her poor rabbit, but
imagine if one of your exes ate one of your dogs.
If you tell a girl I'm gonna leave, there's no way you control how she's gonna react. Though, how can you say how you can control it?
That would infuriate me. I mean, that would be pretty bad. But
the car alone, keying your car, Percy.
Yeah, that would be like terrible. Like I would be like eating one of my children.
You say killing your cat?
Well, because he's a cat person. Like,
or a pet.
What about your ex ate your Doberman?
Yeah.
I wanted to say a joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
She'd have to be a big girl.
No, I'm not gonna say that. That's more for Cat. But.
For you.
She'd have to have a big appetite. Oh, I know.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's move on.
That was right off the bat.
No, but I think car alone is already bad.
But have you guys...
Innocent car.
Let's say a girl gets all your comics and burns them.
Would you rather her break your windows or burn your comics?
Key your car or burn your comics. Key the car.
God.
See?
You can get a new door.
Because I
You can always get a new door.
look. I have a guy that'll fix my car and redo all the paint job. I don't have no one that'll give me my comics back cheap. Because some of those are worth
it would take a lot of time too to get all that
and
shit
then,
back.
after fucking years of collecting, oh my god.
What about slug? Like destroy all your PC, fucking everything.
Delete all your photos.
Erases everything.
Yeah, everything you have in your hard drive
never existed on the PC.
Everything you have in your hard drive is erased when you get home.
You're just gonna see this like backlit image of me with a bat. That's it. That's the last.
I don't know. For me, it'd be hard. Like, there's nothing really you could harm me with. Like, unless you like attack family.
Tacos and there's no more Gavilan.
That's fine. I could find other taco places. It gives me the pleasure of hunting other taco spots.
You can never go to a concert ever again because something she did.
She blew your eardrums out.
Oh yeah,
that'd be a good one.
So
that's personal injury. You guys know about this killing, huh?
So yeah, you can't ever go to a concert ever again. You can't hear anything.
I'll feel the vibrations.
No,
Feel the vibrations.
That's probably the closest thing. Because I have like nothing like super personal that I'm into.
Yeah, but it'd probably be because you love music, so it's gonna be, you can never hear music or anything ever again.
She destroys the internet and you can't go to Reddit anymore.
She killed the internet.
Killed the internet. Killed Reddit.
That also includes porn. She fucked you guys too.
She fucked us over. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
You better bet there's gonna be a lot of
You gotta
pitchforks.
go through the old VHS collection.
Where's that Spice Channel?
Cable TV's like, yes,
I know.
we got him back.
We're back.
All right.
That would be crazy to think about things like that. I mean, you never know who you're gonna be with. You never know who's gonna turn into a psycho.
Yep.
I mean,
Have you guys ever turned to psychos?
I don't think I ever did anything
I think
crazy. I mean, if someone's gonna be with me, go ahead. There's a door. I mean,
I've never been the person like, I'm gonna get revenge on you for anything. But it's usually like, fuck it, it's over.
even if I found out that they cheated on me, I was like, alright, whatever. Like I never wanted to find like revenge or like anything like that.
Do you never like turn into like a passive aggressive asshole or?
Nah, like.
Not gonna hook up.
I think life is worth more than just a simple relationship if it didn't work out, right?
Yeah.
And
So I think if she cheated on me or something happened for a reason, and why endanger my life or put myself in a difficult position over something that
and kind of they win if you go all out.
Yeah, if you show them any anger or regret or sadness,
look what I did to him. But if you're like, I don't care,
they get more mad.
They
I
get
think.
more mad. So.
All right.
So I win.
That's the science. The science of breakups is who wins.
Yeah.
All right.
Who shows the least emotion is who
So
wins.
I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Maybe the last topic of the show today.
What are the other topics?
So pretty much either between the reboot of Stephen King's It or the father who makes his son go through the college.
Edwin, pick it. Edwin.
Yeah, Edwin.
It or chronological?
It or video games.
I think the video games we'll talk about more because I have more questions. I mean, it is. I love. It's gonna shit out of me when I was a kid. But let's talk about the video game one because I'm more. I'm curious to see how many games he showed him or whatever. What does it say there? How many games?
So he started on the. It's like dad showing his like I think 6 or 7 year old. The chronological order of video games, and he started with the ones you find like at Target, and like you can just connect it to your TV, and it's just Pac-Man, it's just Galaga, it's just, and he started with those easy, simple ones.
Oh, I thought it was like the actual.
No, it's gonna get thirsty, dude. Oh, I did nothing. I'm sitting over here.
You made the drink extra saucy.
I asked you, and you said make it extra saucy for me. Like, well, you're.
All right,
You said
sorry,
what you want.
sorry,
What you
everyone.
want.
I thought he got like the actual consoles. And
No.
actually,
So
like,
he started with the originals with Pac-Man, Galaga, the arcade
no, but
ones.
the games, yeah, but
Yeah,
not the
the
actual consoles, right?
No, but those are the big arcades.
Yeah.
But he got the little ones just so he could start them off with that. And he got like 6 or 7 games, and the kid actually like was really receptive to it, and he got really good at them. He started like beating the scores of his dad. Like, oh fuck. So
Did that cry?
he crazy like no, the dad
Life
was
has been for nothing.
Because father and son competition, dude. You know?
no. After like the first round, that was like the first one. He was like worried if like I hope my kid doesn't get into like athletics and stuff because if that happens, I'm fucked. So he started with that, and the kid was really good at it. So he moved him on to NES, and he started with like the first Mega Mans and all the Mario Brothers and the Zeldas, and like he just kept on progressing. He went from NES to NES to Super Nintendo to 64 and he just moved them along to all the consoles. It took him about 4 years.
Did he do Sega Genesis?
I don't think he did Sega Genesis. I didn't see him on the list.
Wow, what a hater.
Well, I think he just brought him the way that he was brought up. Because after 64, the dad went to PC. But he took his kid to like the rest of the consoles. And he was learning with them too. Like, we found all these other games that we didn't even know about. Excuse me.
So he did after PC. He did other consoles, but he didn't do Sega Genesis. That's messed up.
Well, it's like they were parallel. So I mean, he went the Nintendo route growing up, so his son went the Nintendo.
That's what it seems. I was about to say. That's what it seems like.
Pretty much.
He was that side.
And like he said, his kid like really caught on to everything, and like he was beating games on his own. At the beginning, like the son would give it to his dad, like, "Can you beat this for me? Because like, it's just a little bit too hard for me." Like, all right, I'll beat this little hard part, and then give it back to the kid like as much as he can do. And it was just really interesting seeing the kid go from these like not terrible, but these like arcade games to now.
Yep.
And like, but he never gave like any of the crazy games like the Call of Duties and everything like that because, again, he's still a little kid. He's not supposed to be exposed to that.
Okay. But on a skill level, he was catching on real quick.
He was catching it real quick, and he was saying the dad was saying that the son was better than him.
So let me ask you this: how many games do you think he went through
in 4 years? And it was probably like
it was a 4-year span. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was about like at least almost. I feel like it was at least 10 games per console. Like they didn't like complete all of them, but it's just that they went and
so
touched
how
at
long
least.
per game did he spend on? Like a week, 2 weeks, month?
Well, until the kid wanted to move on to something else.
Oh, okay.
Because he felt
that took 4 years of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because imagine now, like how many games can you go through in 4 years?
I'm sure I don't think I ever played that many games in my life. At least I don't know about Slug, but I don't think I played that many games.
Like ever?
The kid, the kid played in 4 years.
Well, here's the question: is it important to sort of have kids go through that? Like, does that have meaning in terms of like experience? Because we've all built the
best thing that games teaches you is critical thinking and how to figure out puzzles. Or solutions, right?
Yeah.
So by the end of it, the kid wanted to play games that looked like sort of like the old NES games too. He wanted to play like Minecraft and Terraria and there's some other like new game that looks like the old school like Legend of Zelda. It has the same mechanics. Mm-hmm. And it was just interesting to see like the kid like likes the games today, but he still responds to like the games that look like the older games.
I wonder which games make smarter people. Like, I wonder which games like tend to breed the critical thinkers.
Anything that's not Call of Duty.
Fine. You just have to be responsive and quick with it.
But that's
all motor skills.
Motor skills versus.
not cognitive.
Yeah.
There's still times you're like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Especially if you want to play like, on the hardened levels and you still try to figure out how to get through it.
Well, that's a good question. No, I think that's a good question. That if there was ever a study to like, you know.
What's funny when the first thing I thought about when you said about him playing the old games, like I thought about like how parents, at least my parents, would like appreciate the past so you could do the past so you can appreciate the present. And I'm like, I guess that like appreciate the old games. So you can look at the present and be like, all right, like, let's see how much has gone, how much everything has evolved to where you're at now.
But I wonder at the same time though, is if that's the actual benefit versus like somebody who just concentrates on the new, keeps growing with the new,
and just doesn't learn from where games came from.
Yeah,
I guess.
does that even matter?
It doesn't, because think about it. Computers. Does anybody go back to the 80s computers and like, let me learn this computer before I learn the new computer? Like, no, they just learn from that computer and move on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
The current language.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the subject, because you could actually do that with movies and go like, let's see some movies from the 50s that are really good or 60s are really
That's
good.
different though, because you can.
That's right, like, it depends on-
But like
the subject.
the argument is like, is Citizen Kane even that good of a movie? You know, like it's a classic. It's like the one everybody has to watch and love. But like, is it still a good film? You know, have we moved on beyond that? Apparently, I'm the only one that's seen it.
No,
I never saw it, so.
That's the one that everyone puts it against, because everyone talks about Citizen Kane.
But the idea is like, have we moved beyond that? Like, do we even do that anymore? You know, so it's the same thing with video games. It's like, do we even care like about these old video games and what they gave us? Like, does that matter?
I think it depends on who really got impacted by the game. Like, you grew up with a certain game. Let's say your parents only bought you one system, one game, and that's all you had, right?
And enjoy that shit.
One day when you have a kid, you're like, shit, I want to share this with my son. I want him to, or daughter, whatever it is. I want to share my childhood with him.
Like, this is what I played.
Yeah, so that's basically what this article is all about, because he's taking his son back to what he grew up with and what he learned. So he's just showing him, like, his enjoyment, and they want to connect, right?
That's true.
The father wants to connect with his son even more than what they have right now. And I think that's pretty awesome to have a dad that's like, you know what's going to take the time to be like, you know what, let's play this game, you know, like trying to bond with him in a special way. But it also, like you said, like, it all depends on the subject, because computers, not to be me, because Slung loves computers, but like, nobody's really gonna learn the old like language of a computer. They're gonna learn the XP and above, probably, or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, and then whatever new technology becomes, and then there's always new technology which makes the old technology obsolete, and then just like cell phones. What kid wants a flip phone right now? They all want fucking smartphones. Think about it.
But it's funny,
most of the kids' generation right now have smartphones.
Yeah.
How long did it take for us to get smartphones? We were already over our 20s already.
But I do think you bring up an interesting point. I mean, it's like the modern day dad, the guy who's like maybe 30 or 40 or 30 our age, right? Like, it's like, what's he gonna do with his kid? Maybe he grew up playing video games, and he is gonna go back and play old video games. I think that's a really cool, interesting sort of angle.
And it's a win-win situation. His kid learns something that nobody else is talking about in school, because none of the other kids are talking about the old Nintendo, for example, or old Pac-Man, right?
He becomes a video game hipster.
You guys single dollar. Oh, you guys been playing Pac-Man? The fuck are you talking about playing Pac-Man?
Yeah, and then he enjoys it because his son likes it, you know? So it's like a win-win situation on that one.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's like, I'm pretty sure Percy's going to show his son some comics in the future. I'm going to show my kids comics.
This is why Batman.
You know what's crazy about when you think about that? Like, our old comics are new comics to us, but then like go back with somebody else, like the other old comics, everything goes. Every generation has their go back to kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
and then
but with technology, it's always like this.
And I'm sure the son has taught his dad some new stuff that we don't know about.
Yeah.
There's always something new going on in school that you don't know what's going on. So he probably comes home and like, hey dad, did you hear about this? And he's like, what the fuck is that, right? Like, oh, you play like this, like some stupid phone game, or not stupid, but like a phone game,
something
Candy Crush,
like addicting, like Candy Crush or whatever, you know. Like, you don't might not hear about it at work or with friends, but your son went to school, came back, and was like, hey, did you hear about this?
Yeah.
And he teaches his dad something new, and maybe his dad's like, oh wow, all right, you taught me, I'm gonna teach you something, you know. Like, I think that's the kind of bond that they have, and that's pretty cool.
I think for anybody listening that does have kids, I mean, that's something to definitely be in tune to. I think nowadays,
well, as a parent, you always want to teach them something about yourself. You know, you want to show them the ropes per se, right? Like, you want to give them a imprint of yourself, because when you're gone from this world, you at least want your son to remember you for something, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting sad right now. But
a moment with Edwin.
No, but that's what I picture.
No,
I picture in my head when I'm having a kid. Like, I want to show him something about me that when he's 60 and 70, when he's a grandfather, he's gonna be like, well, you know, your great grandfather, he taught me this or he taught me that. You know, like, it's a generation over another generation. So like, you want to leave something imprinted in your own blood that it's gonna follow through generations, and I think all of us would like to do that. So I think that I commend him. I give him a 10 out of 10 for parenting. For parenting, yeah, that's awesome.
And I can just imagine the mom.
See
what the fuck are you doing? Take your hobbies all this shit.
Let's leave a comment on the blog post right now.
You see dads. Also with girls, you see dads like dancing with their daughters about like cheerleading or something. Like,
that's true, yeah.
I seen a commercial, like a lot of old commercials that dad was like dancing with her. Like I think that's awesome. Like any parent and son interaction is awesome.
Does this get you? Get a little feel right there.
Got that feels.
All right, on the feels, we're probably gonna end this podcast. I do think that was a very, very good ending. Yeah, so I think we all have something to. I think we do this podcast to like kind of. For me, it's a hobby. It's a really, really, really fun hobby, and it's fun to like kind of like talk about shit that maybe we would normally like spend so much time on, and it's good. That was a good one.
I don't know, and we teach people. I mean, I never heard of that. That's the first time I hear a story about a son and a father like that.
Yeah,
it might create ideas for your son or your daughter.
Your own future, your own children.
We're happy to share that with everybody, and it improves our lives and your lives,
So
cool. All right.
So we
Remember,
talk about
time with your kids.
Our field trip tomorrow. A quick field trip.
All right. So so really quick tomorrow we're all heading out tomorrow to Hollywood Babylon.
Oh.
And we're gonna meet, or we're gonna go and watch Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman.
To see them because they have no idea who we are.
Ralph Garman, who have no idea who we are, but they definitely influenced us.
Evelyn loves them, So she's jealous that we're going and she can't go with us. But maybe next time. Maybe next time, Evelyn.
Let her face see what happens.
Definitely a big influence on us to having
an inspiration.
Well, like
our face, neck, and chest.
Getting belligerent wouldn't have happened without them too. So, so I'm pretty excited. So
yeah, we've been there a couple times, and every time it's been.
It means Slug's first trip.
It'll be my first trip.
Oh, you pop your cherry?
Yeah, I'm popping my Hollywood Babylon cherry.
Did you guys know that they're doing the comic book reading before?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, we'll come back probably next week and talk about
how it went. See who got kicked out because they were too drunk.
Percy. So
I don't know. It depends if anyone has another
comedy party.
Oh wow.
So anyways, this is Slunk.
I wasn't ready. I was drinking.
Okay, this is Slunk.
Me.
Alright, thanks for listening, guys, and have an awesome week.
I love you.
Actually, we have to keep talking because your light uses for me. So
that's right.
Maybe this one.
Sing, goddammit.
No, but that goes over the other part.